Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be creating this makeup look right here using the Jaclyn Hill palette volume 2. Morphe just launched on Nykaa and they sent this palette to me, so I thought why not experiment with some colors, and this is the look I came up with. I also have a bunch of new products to test out, Kiko Milano, KIRO, Insight and all of that, so I just used a little bit of everything in today's video. So yeah, this is a classic first impressions try on of makeup, so if you want to see how these products perform, then please continue watching. Alright guys, so we're gonna start by prepping our skin. I have a little moisturizer for my morning routine. We're gonna go in directly with primer, and I have the Maybelline Fit Me primer here. This is the Dewy+Smooth primer. These are newly launched. They have one for the oily skin as well, but I'm using this because I'm dry, baby. Okay, and this primer is so good. Like, it has so much, by the way. I love that it's so hydrating. I'm gonna show you actually. That's why I'm not going in with moisturizer, because I'm like, this primer is gonna do it for me. I immediately fell in love because the texture is so balmy. It's very hydrating, it's balmy, it's like not those typical primers, you know. I know this is going to last a long time and my base is going to sit beautifully because I have tried using my foundation on this primer multiple times, because I've been using this for over a week now and I just love how it looks. So the foundation lays so beautifully on this primer. I've been using this for over a week now and I cannot stop using it. I keep going back to it every time. So that's why I thought I'd give it a shout out. This lays best with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation itself. I tried both of them together and they are just beautiful together. However, you can wear other foundations as well, but it's so important to have your skin underneath prepped, right? And I think this is one of the best primers I've come across, and it is drugstore. Alright, so for foundation, I have a brand new one. This is from Kiko Milano. I have not used their face products before. I've just tried their lip products, I guess. But this is such a cute packaging, by the way. And it's the Dolce Diva Perfecting Face Liquid with SPF 50. Wow. SPF 50. Okay, this is for 1,790 bucks. That's pricey. Okay, weirdly enough, there is no shade that I see anywhere over here. It just says the foundation name and absolutely no shade. So are they selling it in one shade? Because that would be really tricky. But let's see. Oh, it seems like the perfect match. What? That's crazy. It's sort of a very runny consistency, like. Okay, on first impressions, I think this is a very dewy foundation. Like, you can see my skin is glistening almost too much, more than I'd like it to be. But yeah, I think this is one of those foundations where, because it has SPF 50, they have thinned it down in my understanding. I don't know, but it is sheer. Okay, it does need more application in order for coverage, because I can still see my blemish right here. So I'm just gonna blend it out with my beauty sponge. There's nothing to blend actually. It's disappear into my skin. It's one of those super sheer coverage foundations. Like, yeah, all of my blemishes and redness is still there on my nose. I think the LA Girl Illuminating Foundation comes very close to how this foundation feels on my skin, like the dewiness of it and everything. So that is actually like half its price, is like 1,000 something, and this is 1,700 bucks. So I guess it comes down to price at the end of the day. Okay, now that I'm sitting with the foundation a bit longer, I can definitely feel a little bit of tingling sensation around here and around my mouth, which is so weird. It's not a sensation I feel when I use other foundations, so we'll have to see. I hope I'm not allergic to any ingredient in the foundation. Taking a little bit Maybelline Fit Me foundation and just going over the areas I think I need more coverage. Alright, so for concealer, I have two very similar looking concealers side by side, and I want to give this a shout out. I just found out that this Insight concealer looks so similar to my go-to LA Girl Pro Conceal. It completely blew my mind. Look at this. What? मतलब कुछ भी नहीं change किया ये packaging में, like the border, the body, except for the cap, everything is the same. This is the Insight HD Conceal High Definition Concealer, and this is in the shade, yeah, I don't know what shade it is. And this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, which is my favorite. So I'm gonna go ahead with this. I have used this before to test it out, and it's very light coverage. It is so sheer. If you don't have really dark circles, I think you can get away with this concealer. But if you do want coverage, this won't be the concealer for you, because it is absolutely sheer. So yeah, I still choose the LA Girl Pro Conceal here. So this has sheer to light coverage, like ultra light coverage, because you can actually see the dip in my dark circles here, and it has practically done nothing for my under eyes. So I just wanted to show you that it is a great like everyday concealer if you don't want something so heavy, but I really need a little bit of coverage, so it's not my first choice. So again, I'm going back with my OG LA Girl Pro Conceal to just cover it up much more. Okay, now that's coverage, and I'm just gonna go in with a teeny bit L'Oreal concealer. This is one of my favorite drugstore concealers also. Like after the LA Girl, I think this L'Oreal concealer, this is the Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade Amber. You guys, if you haven't tried this, you must try this. It has lasted me so long. The packaging is almost done. It's like completely done. But there is still so much more concealer in this. I just don't know. I've been using it every day. I love. It's a very good duplicate of the Too Faced concealer, which is also my number one like high-end favorite concealer. Like it comes at par with the Too Faced concealer, which is a big thing to say. Wow, ultimate coverage. This literally seals the deal for me when it comes to the final coating of concealer. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly set my eye using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder because I don't want this to crease. My face is ultra dewy, so I need to set fast before it goes all over the place. Okay, I have baked my under eye, but I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face with the compact powder. I just realized that nowadays when I go out, of course all of us have started going out, and you wear masks, right? My entire beautiful creamy foundation and cream blushes, सब कुछ उस पे ट्रांसफर हो जाता है, and I'm just like, why am I going for this dewy look? Because unfortunately, because we have to wear the mask in these times, a dewy creamy blush finish is not my look anymore. I do powder my face, so I've been doing this one thing where I set my face using a compact powder and then literally seals the deal, and the makeup doesn't get transferred onto the mask as it does when I wear cream products. So I'm baking my under eye, but I'm going to set the rest of my face using this one. This is the Maybelline Fit Me compact powder. Any compact powder you have and that's your favorite, just go ahead and dust it all over your face. I don't like setting my face because I'm so dry, but we just have to, darling. Especially around the mouth, you guys. Especially just circling around the mouth and just tap the powder in. That's done. We're going to move on to the most boring part of this video, which is the brows. I just absolutely detest doing my brows because it takes too much time, and then I've not done my brows in ages. So I'm just gonna quickly do this off camera, and then we're gonna get on to the most exciting part, which is the eyeshadow. I have a brand new palette here which I want to show you, so let's finish this quick. Alright guys, brows are done, and we're gonna move on to the star of this video, which is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. And I just got this in PR, I'll be very honest. They sent it to me. This is the palette right here, and it's got beautiful gorgeous colors. I love that it has like brightness over here, so if you're a color girl you can totally use this part, but it's also got my favorite neutrals right up in this L shape right here. So I love that as well. But this is love it. For my lower lash line, I think I'm going to take a brighter shade which is called Heart On, and it's this one right here. I don't know if you guys can see the brightness, but it is really neon. This is so unlike me. We're going to move on to our next product, which is mascara. I'm just going to curl my lashes really quickly. Alright guys, so the mascara I'm using is again by Kiko Milano. This is the Dolce Diva Twist Brush Waterproof Mascara. Waterproof, and this is for 1500 bucks. For 1500 bucks, this is not doing what my Maybelline mascaras do for me for like 500 bucks. It's barely lifting any lashes. There's like barely any product on the wand in the first place. I don't know, I think it's the wand actually. A lot has to do with how your wand eventually is, and this is not picking up any product. And it's not even depositing enough product for me to have like a proper curl. Yeah, it's very regular. It's very regular. It's not something that is mind-blowing. I'm going to use my normal, usual mascara. Okay, I'm going to take my Colorbar mascara and I'm just going to coat my lashes. Okay, while this mascara dries, I'm going to move on to my face. So I'm picking up this contour palette right here. This is the K-Beauty Contour and Highlight Pro palette. And it is only one shade, which is really sad because I've seen this and tried this also before I got onto the video, and it is great. I think the bronzer and the contour powders are great. It blends really well. Just the highlight bit is a little bit too dark for me. This is not how a highlight powder should technically look. It's not going to highlight or do anything for you in terms of cutting the contour. Can you see both of these shades? They're almost so similar, and that's not how a highlight powder should look. So just for comparison, I'm going to take the Kat Von D palette and show you what... Actually, even this is a highlight and contour palette, but these are the highlight shades. Can you see how much lighter they are? It will really help sculpt your face. So if it's more creamier, it would have like a banana powder more so. So I'm just comparing these two colors, the highlight shade on the top and the Kat Von D on the top. They're very different. So yeah, let's go and start bronzing first. I'm going to pick up the bronzer shade right here in the middle. This palette is for $1,000, so for $1,000 you're getting contour and bronzer, but the highlight shade is not going to come in handy for you at all. I'm going to take the contour side, which is this one, and it's much more darker, and I'm just going to show you how deep it cuts. Like, it really gives you a nice dark contour, but I don't usually gravitate towards colors like this because it's very heavy a contour, and I don't do that on a daily basis, but I'm just showing you in this video how the color is. Okay, so to show you what I was talking about, I'm going to pick up the highlight shade, which is the lighter shade, and I'm going to show you how it looks. Yeah, so I can see it, but it's not very prominent. Now when I take the Kat Von D's brightening powder, which is the banana powder right here, you can see how bright and prominent it is, and then you can just like actually see the contour. The shades of the bronzer and the contour are great. It really did the job of contouring as well as bronzing, but the highlighter just did not work for me because it did not cut anything, and I don't think most people can use this color as a highlight. So that's a minus point in this, but apart from that, the formulation is also quite great. I'm gonna move on to blush. Okay, the loudest blush I have is here. This is by K-Beauty. It's in Coral Charm. Now for lipstick, I'm definitely gonna have to stick to a nude color because my eyes are very loud, you guys. Okay, I have the KIRO lipsticks right here. Vitamin E and Apricot Oil. I have Sandy Mauve and Peachy Nude. So both of these colors, I think Mauve is gonna suit much better than the nude one. Okay, I chose this lipstick simply because my liner is on the purple mauve side, so I thought why not stick to the same lipstick because I don't have an orange lipstick. So yeah, I think now it's balancing out. Not bad at all. It actually feels also quite comfortable. I mean, if you're a liquid lipstick girl, like this would not bother you at all. But yeah, I think this is the final look. I just have to add a little bit of highlighter. I do have the Kiko Milano Dolce Diva, the same collection, Wala Cushion highlighter, but my face is actually quite matte, so I don't know if this liquid is gonna do it, but I definitely want to give it a shot. Okay, we have some champagne highlighter come out. Wow, that's pretty. I applied it directly on powder, that's why it's not coming through really well. So I'm gonna give this the benefit of the doubt and not actually, it's pretty good, you know. But I think it'll show its full effect when you put it on cream products. So I'm just gonna layer some powder highlighter and then complete this video. I'm picking up some Ofra highlighter. This is Rodeo Drive. Okay guys, so I put on some lashes, and this is the Renee lashes in 3D 37. That's all that's written here. It's a pretty natural looking lash, and I like how this turned out. Definitely this palette is more for people who are adventurous and love the color. Even though there are some neutrals, there are many palettes that have neutral colors. So if you really genuinely want the pinks and the light pinks and the neon colors, only then I feel this palette is worth it. Otherwise, if you're a neutral gal, then stick to your neutral palettes. This is for all the color fanatics out there who love to use colors, that I'm sure of. Alright guys, so that's all I have for you. This is the final result. Very unlike Mars, but still a little out of my comfort zone. I'm glad that this lipstick at least feels like me. So I really like all the products I use in this video. To be honest with you, I don't hate any of the products. In fact, the KIRO liquid lipstick is actually super comfortable. I thought it would dry up eventually, but I'm not feeling any crackiness, dry. I don't want to take it off really soon. It's such a comfortable formula and it doesn't even transfer that much. It's a very comfortable formulation. So they have come out with new colors and this is so good. I can't wait to try this as well. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and I hope you guys are following Basic Beauty on Instagram and also subscribe to our mailing list on basicbeauty.com. I love you guys so very much and I will see you in my next video. Bye!